Greetings, Iain from RTO here. Welcome to another Picks and Mix, where we jumble it all up on a Thursday. And this week it is in the camera's view, where we have a look at a DVD or a VHS video. And this week we have got a DVD. And I think this is probably the first DVD I've reviewed. And it's this one. Muse's Hullabaloo. Now I've given this band a lot of stick lately, and today I'm not, because I love this. This is probably when they're at their best. So this is a little package. It's a 2-disc package where you get a concert and then some nonsense as well. So this, of course, was recorded at the Zenith in Paris, and it was recorded in October 2001, and this came out in 2002. Music, of course, of Matt Bellamy on guitars, vocals and piano, Christopher Walsenholm on the bass and backing vocals, and drummer Dominic Howard, hailed from Teignmouth in Devon. Now the producer and directors on this are Matt Askham, Thomas Kirk and Mark Curry. First thing I'll say about this, it's done in the halfway through the gig, you get these multi-cam views as well, which is pretty good and pretty impressive. The other thing about it, it is done in DTS surround sound. So when you play this through your movie system, it is just absolutely brilliant. You feel like you've got Muse playing in your lounge. So, disc 1 is actually the concert. Now, they did put out this CD, of course, where you get a few songs, but here you get the whole shebang, and it's great. And that's my stomach. So, it starts off with an intro, and the intro is a sample of What's He Building in There by Tom Waits, which is quite eerie, and it really is good. Then they come on stage and they go straight into a song from an EP called Dead Star. Great opening track. I just wish they'd open with this now. Probably won't, because I think it's one of the best opening tracks they ever did. Absolutely belting. Then we get 2 tracks that on the album they're the other way round, and I don't understand why they don't play them in that order live. They never have. And it's Microcuts. That's the one, if you're not very familiar, it's the one from Origins of Symmetry, where Matt Bellamy does the high falsettos even. Don't know how he gets up there, but he does. In his day, he was an incredible singer. Then we get Citizens Arise. I love that. I love that riff and that little bit of great guitar from Matt. Super track. That goes in then to a track off the first album, Showbiz, Sunburn. I love Sunburn. I do love the guitar bit in that. It's absolutely brilliant. Then we stick with the debut album and we do the title track, Showbiz, which I've always loved. Love the bass line in that. Then we go back to the Origins album and the brilliant Megalomania. Now, it's brilliant live. Better than in the studio. There's more atmosphere on it. It's absolutely amazing track. Love that track. Then we go back to the Showbiz album and the track Uno, which I love. They did it not so long ago, well, a few years ago. I think it was on the Rising Tour or the Black Hole, something like that. It's great they brought that one out again, because it is a great track. Then we get Screenager. Now, I think the studio version is good, but it just lacks a little bit of atmosphere. But live, boy is it better live. It's the best version of that song I've got. And it's got more atmosphere, and I think it sounds a lot better, as I said, live. Then we get a cover, of course, the song Feeling Good. I just love it when he gets the old what's it called? I can't think of it. stand back, this is you're surrounded by the police thing. The megaphone, that's it. Yeah, great little track. Then we go into one of my favourite tracks from Origins, and that's Space Dementia. Love the quirkiness of that one. It's a nice tune. Then we have one of the tracks off one of the EPs called In Your World. Great track. Got that post-punk sound to it. Fantastic. Then we get Muscle Museum from Showbiz. I love Chris's bass line in that. Brilliant track. Then we get my favourite track off Showbiz live, Cave, and the live version is the definitive version for me. So it's a heavy track on the album, but the live version's got more grunt. Then we get Newborn, opening track of Symmetry. Brilliant track, always like that. Then another track off Origins, which sounds a lot better live, and that's Hyper Music. Got more guts to it. Brilliant song. Then we have Agitated, which is a song, one of their EP songs, and I love that track. Got some gritty guitar in that. And then we get the lovely Unintended. Super track. Then we get the big hit, Plug In Baby, and this is the definitive version of this song. Then the set ends with Bliss, which I've always liked. Great track. So that's the concert. Now on the other disc, you get, it says a selection of B-sides recorded between 1999 and 2001. Now this is all the stuff, the sound on Hullabaloo, the soundtrack disc. So it's Forced In, Shrinking Universe, Recess, Yes Please, Mappy Ahead, which I love, Nature One, and Shine, the acoustic version, A Shame, the gallery, and Hypochondriac Music. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's all the stupid video that I think they're supposed to be naturally filming, but it's all planned. I've only ever watched that 3 times, and I watched it the other week. I'm not going to understand why. I don't particularly like it. But what I do like about this, on this disc, you get pictures, and they've put the albums up to when this come out. So if you haven't got the albums, they're on there as well, which is pretty cool. Anyway, this is brilliant. I think this is when Muse were at their best. This is how I prefer Muse. Hard, heavy, gritty. The concert is brilliant. There's no effects, it's just them on stage. None of this prancing about and people dancing. I think that's what's happened with the Muse shows today. It's more about the visual than the music. This is about music, and great music. That second disc is a bit bizarre. The filming's a bit bizarre and amateurish. The tracks are good, but it's just really good. It's got pictures of the magazines they were in. It's really, really good. It's a great package, actually. And I'm going to give this Hullabaloo an RTO ranking of 9 out of 10. Because I love it. So look at that. Iain actually does like early Muse. I love early Muse. And that's how I want to remember them. Okay, that's all for this episode of Pick and Mix. I'll be back later, of course, with live stream from 8 PM, and it's going to be a fun-packed one tonight. We've got Warriors of the Week, Scammers, usual sort of thing, and of course I'll be talking more about the contest that launches tomorrow. So talking of tomorrow, apart from the contest launch. It's live album ranking tomorrow, and we're going to be looking at Van Halen. And also tomorrow is a brand new album review, and it is the supergroup of Billy Sheeran, Mike Portnoy and Richie Colson, better known as the Winery Dogs. So looking forward to that one. So have a great day everyone, and I will see you later. Bye for now.